Calaroga Shark Media.
From Philadelphia, where Kamala totally isn't announcing her VP pick today, this is Ballot.
That's right. But hey, did you watch Joe Rogan's new special? It kinda sucked. Let's hit this. Joe Rogan, the man who's talked to everyone from Elon Musk to that guy who swears he was abducted by aliens, has made a bold prediction about the 2024 presidential election. And let me tell you, it's spicier than a ghost pepper smoothie. Rogan believes that Vice President Kamala Harris will beat Donald Trump in November. Yes, you heard that right. The same Kamala Harris who's been about as popular as a root canal is now apparently America's next top president. According to Rogan, she's gonna win. He argues there's so much anti-Trump sentiment out there that even Hillary Clinton could beat him this time around. Now, I'm not saying hell is frozen over, but I'd advise you to check your local weather report, just in case. Rogan went on to say, I feel like we are in this very bizarre time where people are giving into the bullcrap in a way that I never suspected people would before. Rogan claims Harris has surged due to favorable coverage. He said, she's the least popular vice president of all time. And then in a moment in time, all of a sudden she's our solution. She's our hero. Well, folks, grab your popcorn and strap in, because the 2024 election roller coaster just took another wild turn. It seems the second gentleman, Doug Emhoff, has decided to spice things up by admitting to an affair from his past. Talk about an October surprise in August. Let's break this down, shall we? Doug Emhoff, husband of Vice President Kamala Harris, has confirmed he had an affair during his first marriage. As he put it, during my first marriage, Kirsten and I went through some tough times on account of my actions. Well, that's one way to describe infidelity. It's like saying the Titanic had a slight mishap with an iceberg. But wait, there's more. The Daily Mail reported that the affair was with the family nanny, Najin Naylor, and that she allegedly got pregnant. When approached about this, Naylor's response was, I'm kind of freaked out right now. Understandable, really. I'd be freaked out too if my past suddenly became front page news. Now here's where it gets interesting. Apparently this wasn't news to everyone. The Biden vetting committee knew about this 4 years ago when selecting Harris as a running mate. It's like they were playing political hot potato with this information. And now it's landed in the public's lap. Emhoff's ex-wife, Kirsten, has remained silent on the matter. I guess she's taking the high road, or perhaps writing a tell-all book. Only time will tell. And let's not forget, Emhoff is a strong advocate for abortion rights, telling NBC News in May that men shouldn't view it as just a women's issue, but a family issue. Well, Doug, it seems you've made it a national issue now. Vice President Harris is about to embark on a 4-day battleground tour that's so intense, it makes the amazing race look like a casual stroll in the park. And the first stop? Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Now, I'm not saying Josh Shapiro is the pick, but if I were a betting person, I'd say his odds just went up faster than gas prices before a holiday weekend. Harris's campaign, in true political fashion, is playing coy. They've issued a strong reminder that Harris has made no decision on a running mate. Right, and I'm sure they're just visiting Philly for the cheesesteaks. Well, folks, it looks like we've entered the I'll show you mine if you show me yours phase of the 2024 election. And by mine and yours, I mean debate appearances, of course. Donald Trump, our former tweeter-in-chief turned truth social enthusiast, has laid down the gauntlet. He's declared, I'll see her on September 4th, or I won't see her at all. It's like he's organizing a high school dance, not a presidential debate. Meanwhile, Kamala Harris is playing it cool. She quipped, it's interesting how anytime, any place becomes one specific time, one specific safe space. Trump's reasoning for backing out of the ABC News debate? Well, apparently he's suing them. It's like saying, sorry, I can't come to your birthday party because I'm currently trying to sue the clown you hired. And let's not forget Trump's evolving stance on debating Harris. It's gone from, I want to debate her to, why should I do a debate? Faster than you can say flip-flop. It's like watching a political version of The Bachelor, where the lead keeps changing his mind about handing out roses. Harris, for her part, is calling Trump out like a schoolyard challenger. If you've got something to say it to my face. Donald Trump's latest rally in Atlanta was about as subtle as a sledgehammer at a china shop. Let's break down this political circus, shall we? First up, Trump's description of Kamala Harris. She happens to be a really low IQ individual. Ah yes, nothing says presidential quite like playground insults. He then added, She's Bernie Sanders, but not as smart. I guess in Trump's world, that's what passes for a compliment? Moving on to crime in Atlanta, Trump painted a picture so bleak, you'd think the city was the set of a post-apocalyptic movie. He claimed Atlanta is like a killing field, conveniently ignoring the fact that crime has actually fallen back to 2019 levels. But why let facts get in the way of a good scare tactic, right? Trump then took a sharp turn into conspiracy theory land, claiming that 40 or 50 million illegal aliens will enter the US if Harris wins. That's not just moving the goalposts, folks. That's launching them into outer space. And let's not forget the hyperbole Olympics. Harris apparently wants to ban meat, increase taxes by 70 to 80%, and probably kick puppies for good measure. At this point, I'm surprised he didn't accuse her of trying to cancel Christmas and outlaw apple pie. Meanwhile, J.D. Vance, Trump's running mate, decided to join the name-calling party. He mocked Harris's accent, saying she sounds like a Southern belle. Anyway, I have an appointment this afternoon, so you know Harris is going to announce her VP when I'm off the laptop for 5 minutes. That's always how it works out. Portions of today's program were made with the help of AI. We could all use a little help sometimes.